Inception. Okay, muted. Should be good now. Whatever. Let's get back to the game. All right, so just looking for something longer and rated. Do 45 plus 25. And only minus 50 plus 150. Oh, there's a 30-20 rated, but it's only 1725. I feel like I want to at least try to play somewhere a little closer to my rating. To see how this goes. This is the first time I'm doing this on Twitch. And then we're going to analyze afterwards. Got Chessable open. And then no computer, and then computer analysis. Hopefully this doesn't take like 5 hours. But we'll see. Should be very rewarding. All right. Got a game. Playing white. E4 is Dermo Gorgon. Nice. We have not played each other. Got a Sicilian. All right. Very cool. Open. Just normal Sicilian lines. Ah, man. This is why you gotta study your lines. All right. So these kind of fringe Sicilian stuff, I don't remember exactly what I'm supposed to be doing. I feel like knight b3 has got to be fine. Knight b5. Like in the Sveshnikov. Yeah, I kind of feel like we can still. Here, let's see if I know how to do this. Oh, that's not a line. That's a line. So knight there, he can kick us. He can kick us back. We can do the normal Sicilian thing where we come either back here or back here. I feel like there's even some modern ways to play this I've seen GMs do. Okay. I think we'll be safe enough doing this, I think. Opponents not vermluxed themselves. That's not a word, probably. Vermluxed. So is it knight c3, then and then it's kind of, I mean, it's very Sveshnikov like. Um, I feel like I'm supposed to play this. I don't see any big counters at the moment, so this is what we're gonna do. There's definitely, I know, a whole, like, can study a lot about when to trade and when to not trade on d5 here, just like this Sveshnikov. And I have not studied this opening like that. So we're just gonna have to calculate. I want to eventually bring my knight here, but then this pawn's open. So this seems like it should be okay. And if we do this and then knight, I think we can just let him take. Just say whatever. We'll figure it out in the analysis later. Stuff like this is like just too hard to complicate it, too hard to calculate in my opinion. We could also bishop. This is probably what we're supposed to do, honestly. Fuck it. Have we transposed into a Sveshnikov? No. God, it feels like it. Okay, so knight in. This knight can't take yet. She's got to move something, and then we take. Take, and then play c4. Man, so we transposed. We are 100% within a Sveshnikov now, and I have studied these lines recently. I think maybe we're a move off, but definitely doing the same stuff. Yeah, I'm moving quickly and not just like raw calculating because I have seen these positions before, and in my opinion, this stuff is like it gets so sharp and gritty that it's best to just analyze it. Oh man, there's something too. Ooh, okay, I remember. This can get you in a lot of trouble. But I think I remember specifically wanting this. We come back and hit. Okay, let's calculate it real quick. Okay, so this is what I remember from studying the Sveshnikov and this line specifically with Queen A5. Not doing too bad on time, so I can keep talking like this. Bishop to D2. Queen can just move all the way back, or push B4. Knight takes. My knight takes. His knight takes. Oh, it just feels crazy. That pin. Bishop back, pawn. You could even just move the knight out. So bishop, bing, bing. Now the queen moves. Maybe you don't even have to even move the knight because you can't do anything with this while it's pinned. All right, we're just going to go ahead and bring our piece back here. We have to remember that we don't have this at the moment, but we don't have anything loose, and the only loose pawn we won't be able to get to after this move. So, we just can't forget about here. Okay, and he moves back. Nothing special. I wonder if it's knight takes right now. Wonder if I can play c4 right now. My pawn is loose. Okay, but we do knight takes, queen takes. I think I remember this. And then c4. Does give his knight a pretty good swing in. Could also just go c3 traditionally. Mainline stuff. Takes, c4. If he swings in, takes, takes. I mean, you have enough. That's not. Boom, 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 boom. You can hit back, hit. Okay. Seems interesting. Especially with the fact that he hasn't been able to castle yet. Okay. We're going to at least start here. C4 feels thematic. Messing all this up. He still hasn't castled. Can't just yet push this pawn. You can get sneaky and try to go after this pawn, but we don't. We can always just go g3, bishop, which is also in a lot of lines. Okay. So if c4 push, then we just come back and we're controlling d5 even stronger. All right, we're gonna give it a shot. This is in 1846. Let's take a look at Homie's profile. 1752 and rapid. 300 games there. Classical. Mostly lost. Average opponent 1918, 1846. Not that many games. 1889 best. I don't know. Definitely feels strong. I like this. I like this a lot. But going after the pawn on d4, and we're keeping him from coming into d4. Lots of fun. All right. I don't know. I do eventually need to be worried about the fact that we haven't castled yet, but he hasn't castled yet either. Okay, so 93 is thematic and looks nice. Um, I really like just G3 as well. Just start to castle. What does he want to do? Probably also wants to castle. He wants to do bishop e6 or bishop b7. Both understandable. All right, let's just. I think we should go to castle. I don't think we have any super danger situations going on. Okay, he's going to castle as well. I kind of like 93 here because it just kind of like we're not in a rush. So might as well get developed. Oh wow. Oh wow. Well. Hmm. Well, first, I feel like knight 95 major because he can't even get back to protect this. But even then, after he moves his queen, we'd have here, and he wouldn't be able to play this because we would just be able to take it. Or not if his queen moved. Not if his queen moved. Okay, regardless, this seems like pretty serious no-brainer. His queen does not have a lot of places it can even be over there anymore once you do this. He really needed to get his bishop to e6 or castle. Okay, so now we can just straight up get the knight or get the rook over here. Ooh, and not allow his king to castle. Maybe, maybe dangerous. We should probably go h4, but I just can't. Can't go h4. Go h4. We'll fucking castle queenside if I have to. Ooh, this pawn's. Ooh. Okay, so we check, take the rook. He checks and takes our rook. Well, yeah, not what I wanted to see. Good news is though, it's just a ploy. All we got to do is protect our neck. Like so. Yeah, he was. I was going to be sneaky. That's one of those things that in a blitz game. You get hit, you get hurt. Now this pawn's. I mean, what is it even doing anymore? Well, we don't have anything fancy. Go ahead. Should I trade off my knight? I don't know. This is a hard position. 31 minutes. I can get the bishop here. Clean. Go h4. Nothing to worry about. All right. Bad decisions. That's what my name is. All right, we're gonna go here. Why, you ask? So he doesn't do it. And then he's gonna go bishop in here, maybe. But then we can just go f3, I think. Or we can bring our bishop up. We can calculate it then. But I don't want him pushing his pawn. All right, 30 minutes. Doing okay on time. We are 20 moves in. Should be like a 40, 50 move game. And what are 45, 25. So I've only used 15 minutes. So set to go for 60 minutes. Doing all right. Doing all right. If there is anyone in chat, thank you for being here. And I'll answer any questions later. I'm not going to look at it at the moment, just for fair play reasons. It's a really long game because I like playing long games, but also I'm terrible on no time. Lose my brain. Maybe f3 won't be so good. Respect. Okay, so queen e2 seems like the most obvious choice. We can now go. No, we can't. Really interesting. It's probably the best place for it. Probably a good move. His knight's not happy though. That's an unhappy knight. It's gonna have to jump back where it went. Okay. I feel like we can play this safe enough. Even if we had to castle the other direction. If we're that crazy. Alright, doesn't look like his knight can swing in, so we have time to prepare for whatever he's got planned. Demogorgon is moving fast. Alright, so he moved his piece back like we thought he was going to have to. Fascinating. Okay, so I think bishop e3 is safe enough because if he swings in, we just take, and then we're now double guarding it again. Then he can bring his rook in. Wow. Can I not save the pawn? How about taking it with the bishop, I guess? Bishop? Okay, is what I'm being, 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 being. The problem with that is being. And if there was back rank stuff, maybe I could bring a rook in after castling and threaten some crap, but I don't have that situation at the moment. Knight takes, pawn takes, castles, rook over, rook over, takes, takes, pawn. Okay, so we don't like that pin. We don't want that to happen. We have to avoid that. So I think it's just bringing our queen up here, where it's going to be a little sad, but not the end of the world. And hopefully we have enough time to get our rook into the mix. All right. Yeah, okay, that happened first. I believe castling kingside is the way to go. No matter where that knight jumps in, I'll still be guarding e4. Wild. Okay. Definitely. Okay, so C takes, bad idea. Oh, wow, and I can't pawn takes either. Wow. 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 Tough stuff. Okay. So we can't take with either, so we have to let him take, which he's got to be doing pretty well if he's able to push that so nicely. Wow. I'm in trouble. Well, this is going to be fun to analyze. I am in trouble, and I thought I was completely fine. So, if I did bring my rook in, which would be fun, he can just take, and I have to move my queen out. And bing. Wow. So, I have to protect this square. Wow. Okay. Ouch, but okay. All right. So we're going here just so I can't get forked in a second. Ouch, though. So that'll be a good little moment to run over without the computer and see if we can figure out where we went wrong. I don't think we're winning this game. But we'll see what we can do from now. It's just a pawn. And we could still come back or draw. One of the two, hopefully. It's not like those pawns being doubled is the sexiest thing in the world. Still have the bishop here. I feel like a GM would feel confident enough that they could have drawing chances. Wow. Oh, hold on, but what does that even do? I mean, you get the bishop pair back. Okay, I guess what could be there is takes back with the pawn, and then we would have to watch out for his queen coming into g4. And if I just move my king over, takes my bishop, queen takes, and this pawn's wide open. Or it's his pawn. And he can't push because he would lose piece. Okay. So I don't want to take because then we're getting mated. But we can move our king over. And maybe we're not getting mated. Let's give it a shot. I'm even okay with what's happening right here. But he would lose a pawn here. This is interesting. If it was check, it'd be nasty, but just trades off. I just gave me it back. It just gave me the pawn back. This is not looking great for him anymore. Okay, so we're gonna slow down because no, he's no longer a pawn up. That was weird little sequence. We have a passer. I feel like his pawns are weak in general. I just think we just slow the gears down here. Bring it to a crawl. I'm going to use those 21 minutes plus 25 seconds to move. So we can count on at least like 5 more minutes, I think. That's a neat move because, okay, if my queen went to f3, he could push e4. Uh, and it's not, I think you could get out of it, but let's not say we did. I wonder if he's going to keep trying to press me like this sometime. Maybe. Just considering it's not his time control, it's my time control. See what he normally plays. I like to do this just to let my heart rate calm down most of the time, especially for a player that just plays move after move after move. So 25-10, 30-30. Play a lot of random stuff. 30 plus, 25 plus 0. That's stuff I would never touch. It's basically rapid or blitz. Okay, so he likes playing fast. We can use that to our advantage. As long as we don't ourselves get stressed out by it. He's got an infiltration square on a4, so that's what I'm kind of thinking about. And then also, I want to go to g5 with my queen because it just starts up. He's got to protect it, and then maybe rook e1. We'll just see what we're doing. If I went b3, He could push. Takes, brings a rook in. Not an idea. I like here. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and start stacking here because it helps me protect this pawn. I think we can maybe go here. Stuck because it's probably just a tight game. It's gonna take one of us messing up. I like centralizing my queen just to do it. Because he can't bring his rook over. We just take the pawn. God myself, calm down. 17 minutes is enough time. Tie game though. So stressful. That's what I thought. Now we're gonna play this like an IQP, I guess. Unless he is smart enough to throw a pawn on it right now. Maybe he will be. Hold on. Okay, I put a rook right here. Then he actually now can do this at me. Hmm. I bring this over here. He comes and hits me off of my pawn. If I don't want to be hit off. Damn. I might want to try to bring my queen up then. I like hitting. I come up. All right, so before I was going to come over, but then he hits me, and I can't take this anymore because now he has another rook on here. And he'd be kicking me off this pawn. But if I went up here, he can't kick me off anything because I can just take his queen. His queen's got to move. Got to move off of this diagonal right here. And then I can just bring my other rook over. I think queen, let's say if you want to stay on this diagonal so that he can hit f2 after this rook takes. So queen, 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 rook, push, push, rook, 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 queen. We can bring the rook up so. Queen, queen, rook, push, and he's got three. One, two, three, four, five, six. All right. And he gets checked with that. So it's not like we can take these pawns afterwards. Oof. All right. But we push up. He moves over. We can bring our rook up. And then what is he doing? Not a lot. He can finally bring his other pawn over here, which is probably the move. All right. We'll see. Feels right. It's a completely even game. Just centralizing, neutralizing. I'd be happy with a draw, honestly, at this point, but I'm not going to offer it. And he's not going to offer it with 49 minutes left. Fascinating. All right. I could probably just take this pawn. He's not taking this pawn. Probably be silly not to. Because what is he attacking? Nothing really. Could even take this pawn over here. Gosh, it's dangerous. All right, I feel like we can take this pawn. Take it, come right back. If I take this one, he can hit me on this side with a rook and then take my pawn. If I take it on this side, he can bring his rook over. But it's not doing anything, and I can just come back. I think that makes sense. Okay. Let's see what we got. We're down to 10:45. Definitely wouldn't mind having another 10:45 on top of that. If only I actually used this time. But that's okay. I didn't want it to be a 5-hour game. See, that doesn't work because I just push. What are you doing? What are you doing? Getting a little time too. Got that extra plus 25. Hell, I might be able to just go take the other pawn. Depends on what he's got going. I feel pretty good now. Breathe in, breathe out. My heart's racing. My legs shaking. Okay, that's sort of understandable. Just in the sense he doesn't want me to take the other pawn, but like, what is it? What's going on now? That looks dangerous. It's real dangerous. Oh, I guess I need to move my piece on. There was the danger. Let's go ahead and act like we're going to take this. That'll be all right. Yo, what's going on? Yeah, I'll send this up to you very soon. Okay, sounds good. Cool. Peace. Okay, very interesting. Definitely makes things interesting. Man, this is stressful. Let's see what we can make happen. Well, I don't know. He's definitely found some interesting counterplay. I'd rather be in my position, but mistakes can be made. Oh man. All right, getting down to the wire. 3 minutes and 40 seconds. All right, so I calculated that if he takes on, okay, that's not what I was. But, oh, I thought I calculated this and that I was okay. Nope, not okay. Wow, that's not how I wanted it to end, but pressure was on and I cracked. That's all there is to it. There's nothing really even to fight for. Well, GG, brutal. So now I'm just going to analyze the game that I just played. I prepped everything ahead of time. Um, so we played the Sicilian. I There's a lot of fancy Sicilian courses on Chessable and all the stuff you can find. I really love this one. It's only like $5, the Open Sicilian Masterclass Edition. It was just created by, I believe, like an FM or maybe even just a master. Um, but it gives like a really great just overview of the Sicilian that's not super just theory heavy. Like I feel like a lot of the other Sicilian courses are just like bleeding edge, super sharp stuff, whereas this just teaches you how to play the traditional open Sicilian like it's always been played, and it's already has enough firepower that you don't need necessarily to have these special GM lines. You just play, and you really don't even need to know a lot of theory. You kind of just need to know your basic setup for each one. And today, what we played against, and I didn't realize we were playing against because I haven't reviewed this in a while, is the Kalishnikov variation. And I went offline pretty fast. So this is the characteristic. It's almost like a Sveshnikov, but Buck hasn't played Knight f6 yet. And I guess the reason why it's different is like here, instead of having to play, or at some point having to had play Knight c3, we can go c4 because we're no longer having to guard e4. And then now we're in a Knight's Maroczy bind. And so you just basically just get this nice setup. The knight does come in. Knight appears to be very strong, but it will be quickly removed after being bang, boom, gets rid of itself. And there we got a nice setup. This knight will swing into c2. This knight will come in. c2, maybe e3 to protect this guy. I don't know. I haven't actually played down this. And today would have been the first time, but I didn't get to. I instead transposed it to here, which is actually which is just in my Sveshnikov lines. We ended up getting right here. And this A5 line I had seen before, and I knew that this was the move. I mean, this is what we played. Queen goes back, takes, takes. Then here, bishop d3, which makes sense. I mean, I just went for a different version of this. I was still protecting the piece. But bishop d3, fine. Queen moves over. That ended up happening. Castles. Bishop e7. c4. We played c4 earlier. It's a nice move, breaking apart black's connected pawns. Conflicts. So, I mean, we basically got into this. Though I had my bishop on g3, which I've seen in other Sveshnikov lines, but it's good to know that this specific line, it's saying to go ahead and go bishop d3. Cool. So we didn't mess up in the opening, other than I guess we didn't play the opening we intended to play with the Kalishnikov and Maroczy bind. Maroczy bind. We ended up I ended up transposing it to a Sveshnikov line that I knew a little bit better. And that is not where we went wrong. So let's get into the game. All right, so this is where we are. I feel good. I feel good. I feel good. Maybe this was even a slight mistake. We're gonna find out because it wanted me to bring my bishop out first. But regardless, bing, bang, boom. Yeah, hard to say. All feels fine. This, I could easily see this is not the correct move, but I didn't really love this. Maybe it was fine. And it feels like there's got to be nothing wrong with getting the bishop here. Boom, push our pawn to secure ourselves. Feeling pretty fancy right here. Got some pressure though, some serious pressure. And I thought the bishop was going to come in here. Thought. I don't know what the fuck my plan was. Could even do like that or something crazy. I don't know. Somewhat interesting. Okay, so bishop goes over there. Well, I mean, I'm already starting to feel a little shaky. Yeah, this really got me in a pickle. I feel like this was like the only move. Castles. Oof. Knight's coming in. We gotta move. Can't go there. I guess we could have went there. We could have did this, this, this. Not even castle yet. Instead, I went here. And was like, I'm fine. And then this happened, and I was like, oh crap. I'm not fine. I am not fine at all. That shit came like an explosion. Yeah, so I kind of feel like somewhere here. Smart. Good stuff. Not in a hurry to castle. Here I'm just fucking hurting. Trying to give myself room here. Boom. So this was all just a mistake. Bing. Maybe this is fine, but then here, like, what is all this? So now I'm probably even winning at this point. Good stuff. Attack, attack, centralize, create confusion. I'm just centralizing. And so here I got to take a pawn because he didn't take me or push g6. So here I'm just winning. And then this was just bad. Or at least I think it's bad. I feel like from here I have full and total control over this game. I just, like, okay, fine. I don't love this, but okay, alright, alright. So this was just silly because I just, in my head, I was like, this is a light square, so this has got to be on a light square. Oh, it's just bad. It's just, I broke in no time. The kind of stuff that, you see happen to your opponents when it's vice versa. Ah. So here, here, here. Would he come up? This is probably just straight up losing. Hmm. Yeah. Bad, 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 bad. I can't believe his queen sneaking in there like that. It's been so strong. Take. Am I just already just like flat out losing at this point? I probably am. This is how you remind me that I'm a really bad chess player. He could maybe do this. Yeah. So, so we can't take yet. What he needs to do is protect pawn. Then we can even, no, we need to take. He's gonna do something like that. We're gonna do it like that. That's so bad. That's so bad. No, not there. Let's go here. This makes sense. This time I was thinking to harvest everything. I don't know. Still probably a draw. Not a place you want to be in super low time. So I either got to make these games longer or I just got to start moving faster, talking less. I'm trying not to talk less because that's the whole point of doing this. At least this was like evenish, I feel like. So then we had to stop it beforehand. Maybe something like here, a bit of a save for this reason. But if he decided to go ahead and just take here, bang, bang, bang. Looking for good. Let's see, even if I did do this, actually, must not go that way. Let's go this way. Crazy. Ooh, I don't know. This is all like so specific. I don't know. Some of this seems like it works. If I needed to go further back, yeah, I mean, if I'm gonna go further back, maybe it's just here then. Because what does he have? Because you'd have to go here. And what does he already go here? So at least this is fucking even. What I got myself into was on meth. So this was probably preferable just to get into this. All right, so now I'm going to go ahead and turn the engine on. We'll look at all this. Engine time. Get a bunch of stuff. I don't know what it actually does. Such time. All right. Ooh, I don't like inline rotation, I guess. I like this. I like this. All right. I guess we'll just look at what the engine says. Okay. Just a normal Sveshnikov situation. Maybe we can bring the search time down to. It's going pretty fast. Maybe do 3 lines. 4 second search. Um, wait, I wanted C4 here. That's not even what's in my. It's not what my book says. See what masters are doing. Masters are taking. They are also playing C4. Okay. Bishop D3 is also. You can even play Bishop E3. White's got options. White has options. Computer's not saying takes at night. This might be some new Stockfish 16 action shenanigans. Kind of reminds me of looking at Naroditsky's lines because they're all like 20 years old, and you'll find out they'll be a half point down. All right. I love Naroditsky. He's the greatest. Ginger GM is way worse. He'll tell you a line is like phenomenal and like so much action, and it's like -2, -2.2 in his Black Lion course. But I love the opening. It's great. The course is great. Okay, sorry. Let's see who's played this. In 2005, we had Chucky versus Ni Hao. Ni Hao, I think. I'm just gonna take a look at that real quick. See if you just run through this. Oh my God! Look at the graph. Fascinating. Sveshnikov. Oh wow, you really got it there. Let's see. Well, okay, that's it. That was a move that hurt him. Okay, not important. Okay. See how it felt about C4 there. Good love. Let's see, did it want knight D3? Wasn't hated though. We're good. Look fine. Look fine. Good fine. Ooh, +4. Whoa. I did not think I'd have a +4 situation. Maybe we don't want to move arrows because it's just giving us too much information. Okay. +4. So that's Queen A4. I mean, I probably should be just trying to. Queen A4. Queen A4. What the? Where am I missing? What am I missing? Oh, sexy. Very sexy. That does make sense. That's something you would find if it was a puzzle. Well, from here. Maybe not from here. This would be a tough puzzle, but very, like, it totally makes sense once you see it. Very cool. Did not see that. Ooh, doesn't even like H4, rather F4. Yeah, that wasn't going to happen. What about just castles? H4. What the fuck? Once G takes. Crazy. Can't say I love this position. Cannot say it. Okay. Alright, so zeros. Got my guy there. Knight. Bad. Okay. I wonder what happened if I go to the square that I think was good. Ooh, also bad. Let's go down there real quick. F5 blows it all open. But if you went ahead and push D5 there, bishop A6. Okay, I'm just infiltrating. A6. Rook F C8. I mean, he's just getting twisted up, but that's not easy to see all that. Okay, back to the real line. Here, already losing. Knight comes in. Castles. Yeah, I mean, I guess it felt the pain was already coming. What was the move? Bishop E3. Okay, I thought that. I thought that. Why didn't we do this? We didn't do this because I didn't even look at this in the analysis, but this is the reason why I didn't do it. Yeah? Yeah. And then, ooh, triple castles. I don't think I would have done that, but what I would have done would have been castles. And then rook. Rook F1. I didn't even think D5. I thought, let me just look at this real quick. What the fuck? Ah. So this, because it's a fucking queen. Bishop take, bishop D5 check. What the fuck? I guess we're up a piece now. Just, what am I doing? Yeah, yeah. The whole reason I didn't do it is because of this. But now, it's the check here, which is a little hard to see. That check gets you out of it. That's the stuff I've been trying to find lately, but the little in-between moves. Okay. But he didn't need to do that. He could have just pressed D5, and then what am I doing? E5. Okay. Yeah. I just I got too scared of the pin that was going to be here, and I just didn't calculate it at all out. That's so scary. I'm just like going through the lines in my head to make sure that I can see it next time this happens. Okay, so what happens if E5? Okay, what's here? E6. Okay. Oof. Shit like this feels dangerous to me. Yeah. Still a lot to calculate, but we had it. Well, it's good exercise. I didn't even go through this part of the game in my analysis because I was so confident. And I shouldn't have been. This would have been good to go through without the computer. But I just passed it by. Good to know for next time. So that was the biggest part of my mistakes, is miscalculating that I could get myself in that pin and be okay. So now we're just in trouble. Ouch. And but okay. Oh, well, I really thought it's already even by this point. Now we are. So what did he need to do? We're 88. You just need to hit my queen. Interesting. We just didn't need to move that pawn yet. I'm not sure exactly how he needed to build up, but he had something there. And then, boom, now I'm back in the game. Easy peasy. All good. All good. All good. Who didn't know that? E3 makes sense. Rook. Grab my queen. What did it want? Queen G5. I was gonna go Queen G5. Rook. Queen in. Rook. Ooh, hold on. What did it want here? Queen D5. Hey! Who's on the board? Queen D5. Ooh, okay. So we're not winning here. It wanted me to go ahead and just trade, which is what we came to our conclusion on. Bang. Boom. Bomb. Boom. 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 Yeah. Just fucking zeros. All right. But we took, and he went in. We B3'd. He now is in. Look over. Ooh, didn't like that. Rook B1, of all things. I guess that makes sense. He just holds it down. That's good to know. Rook B1. Just in the scenario again. Rook B1. Feeling like I'm shitting my bricks right now. Alright, and then we took still zeros. Takes back. Still zeros. Takes. It still says zeros for all of this. And now it's just over because Queen B1. Well, that's not fun. So what did I need to do here? Queen F5 and we're chilling. Bishop takes c4. We talked about stuff like this. Alright, what is all this? This is a line that I thought would be okay. Setter rook takes. It looks fine. Takes. Ooh, doesn't like. Ooh, but that does like. Doesn't have to take though. It can go g6, which is I thought about this actually. Funny enough. Why can't I just go here? Oh, because of the fucking fork. Wow. Oh boy. Okay. Alright. The Queen F1 was fun. It gets really nitty gritty over here. Okay, so my Queen B5 move, completely losing. Queen G2, now we're fine. Let's go down these. Not doing great. Not doing good. Oh, that gets this back. Queen A8. What the fucking hell? Jesus. All I know is that we got ourselves in too much of a pickle over here. We needed to shell all that up a lot earlier unless we had a clear go. Not this B3. Well, these lines is what we should have went into. Or where are we at? Right here. I don't think I marked it down. This. No, we're doing fine. Now here, and then what? And D5. Because we got nothing anymore. All right. So that's my walk away is that if we're going to let him in, this is a good way of just like nullifying everything that comes over here. And if you're not going to do that, gotta go this route. I just got myself in a lot of trouble. And then earlier, I just miscalculated myself being in that pin. Take the computer off and just look at that one area again. Let's see if I can. There we go. Go for one here. Boom. Sexy. This is supposed to be. How do I do this? There you go. That's badass. Here I needed to bring bishop up. You couldn't have done this because he's got nothing. His queen moves and we just move our queen. D5 doesn't work because we have this. We would be in trouble. Maybe. But then we have this. And you can't do this because of this. That's a lot to look at, but fun stuff and important. That's what an advanced player, I imagine, is able to find during a game. Okay, then a little further. We're just recapping everything we learned through this process. A little further. Okay, he fumbled the bag here. Then we're doing okay. Back in the game. Doing alright. Got a pawn. Doing okay. Doing okay. Oh, actually, sorry. Here, I could have just gone and taken his queen. We would have been good. Just bang, bang, bang. Let's see. Yeah, yeah. But if he's gonna go in there, boom, boom, you need this. Strangely, this locks it all down. It feels weird. This rook is important. I wonder. Okay, so what happens here? Here. Here. I guess. Um, you're just going up a rook. So fuck it. Let him have this pawn. At this point, we're now a rook up, going for mate. Okay. All right. So that's what we learned. Cool. Not a win, but we're okay.